Moin und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Halibut. Wir machen uns auf den Weg zum Arcade-Sektor.
Why isn't this working? So typical. I suppose the ticket reactivation is still going to take a while.
Wir kommen hier nicht raus. Na toll. Und jetzt? Ankündigung ansehen. Ich könnte mir die Ankündigung auf dem Fernsehen der Launch ansehen. Na super. Dann gehen wir hier rein.
Hello again.
Hey Chris, ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Well, be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
Oh, aufgepasst. Announcements.
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did. And we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth. And where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas, but we remember it. And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation, over all others, helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castletrop.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castletrop, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
Die
It
Riese
may
von
have
hier ist geil.
started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlipmeier Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation. And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense toxic gases in the atmosphere. Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for. It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck. Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And, wait for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure. Makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep. We've gotten to know each other well.
Okay, I'm gonna get some sleep. Buonanotte, Chris.
Buonanotte, Harold.
Eine Weltraum-Navigationsboje. Kommunikationsboje. Die Zeichnung. Oh, wir sollen jetzt ins Bett, oder was? Zeit für ein Nickerchen. Ich wünschte, mein Bett wäre nicht direkt unter Mareaux Labor. Die ist manchmal so eine laute Nachteule.
Good evening, everyone. Please remember, the all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night. Get snug, not stranded.
War schon dunkel. Na toll, war ja ein langer Tag. Einmal kurz im Knast gewesen, Fische gefüttert, den Tank gereinigt, eine schöne Ankündigung gehört und der Tag ist vorbei. Ja, seit 200 Jahren sind die hier unterwegs. Und das letzte Mal, vor 80 Jahren, haben sie eine Nachricht von der Erde gekriegt. Ob da noch jemand lebt, ne? Das ist die Frage. Naja, komm, wir gehen ins Bett. Sleep well in your bed, Costello, Harold.
Oh boy, what a day. Here's hoping tomorrow's a bit more relaxed. I could do with a day off. All this running back and forth for people is tiring, man. But, Agent Harrelson, that's what they pay you for. Don't let us down now.
Agent Harold. Wärst du wohl gerne. Er ist so das Mädchen für alles anscheinend. Tag 18250 NA nach Absturz. 18251. Na, wie lange sind die dann hier? 8 Jahre? Circa. Müsste ich jetzt mal ausrechnen. Durch 365. 18.000.
Morning, Harold.
Hello, Professor. What did you think of that announcement?
It was quite fantastically self-aggrandizing.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems cool, though.
Indeed. I'm sure it'll make a great source of distraction. Now, if you're quite ready...
Sure. Ready for what?
I made a breakthrough discovery at the Arboretum last night. You remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small ones from the last intake? The ones with the strange shapes and the little holes and...
The blue ones, yes. Turns out their surface composition doesn't just give us clues about our immediate aquatic environs. I think they've picked up some influences from outer space as well. Take a look through the microscope. You'll see what I mean.
Just remind me exactly how that thing works again.
Harold, are you fooling me? This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention. You need to open the hatch first.
Ja, pass doch mal auf, Harold. Und sie ist ein Cyborg.
Now, activate the switch next to the board to open the sample shelf.
Ja, machen wir. Ah. Das kommt jetzt zum Einsatz.
The rock you want is in the container on the lower right. You remember your left and right? Bring it to the left
Ein.
and insert it into the hatch.
Wohin? Stopf es rein.
Et voila! Check the microscope and finally you'll see what I mean.
No, wann haben wir denn?
The one you're looking at now seems to have picked up radiation from our nearest sun. There's a particular mark for each time there's been a solar flare.
I can only see one mark?
That's the problem. There isn't enough of a recording on this one. I dated it to roughly 40 BC.
So we need an older one. For...
Exactly. Older ones, ideally. Although I doubt we'll have much luck catching more of them by chance. Oh, yes. We have to figure out when there's going to be a gap between flares. Flares cause the solar winds. A gap between solar storms is our only window for leaving this place. I need you to look into this, Harold. If anyone on board has an older rock, we need it procured. Yes?
But if we're not going to be able to catch one, where am I supposed to start looking?
You could start at Tommy's store. You and I both know that guy somehow gets hold of whatever those filter stations spit out, and then sells them at an outrageous markup.
Good evening, Jeanne.
Nice to see you, Bridget.
Is the sample in the microscope? I'm really curious to inspect it.
Yes, you definitely should.
Wer ist sie denn?
Hey.
Hey, you're the professor's assistant, Jeremy, right?
Yes, but no. I'm Harold Halibut. I interned in your section for about a year.
Oh, goodness, you're microwave boy.
So, you do remember me.
Yes, how could I forget that debacle? Actually, I've just met with your professor.
Is everything okay?
Not entirely, but I probably shouldn't be telling you.
Okay,
But I suppose if Mareaux trusts you, I'm a bit worried about our ship's energy reserves. I thought I'd talk to your boss about it. She's the smartest person on board, isn't she?
Reserven? What? Haben wir keinen Strom mehr?
Reserves? Are we in some kind of trouble?
Now I've said too much. Ask Mareaux. Perhaps she'll tell you more.
Did you guys talk about the Bloomy Rocks at all? Mareaux said I should maybe check with your husband.
As a matter of fact, we did. As for my husband, you'll have to ask him, which is more than I've been able to do the past few days. Knowing that infuriating rock collection, I'm sure he'll find you something. He's a sweetheart, really, you know? Go ask him.
See you later.
Bye, Richard.
Ich glaube, sie ist die Kapitänin, oder? Hey, Mareaux. Was geht?
So...
Dare I ask, what is it?
Ja... Energie?
So, Bridget told me about some kind of energy shortage and to ask you about it. Any idea what she meant?
Yes, she mentioned she may have found a link between something in the water and our solar wind problem. It's speculative, and now isn't the time. That all?
What needs doing again?
Harold, use the PDA. Anything else on your mind?
Nee, das wär's doch noch nicht.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'll be off.
Be good, Harold.
Wie gut. So, wir sollen Suche nach dem blauen Stein. Mareaux will, dass ich zu den Tommys Gemischtwarenladen in die Agora Arcade gehe und die Frage, ob er einen alten blauen Stein auf Lager hat. Ja, wenn ich so nah bin, will ich dafür verantwortlich sein, dass das Raumschiff hier
Harold,
abgestürzt ist.
when
Ey,
you see Cyrus, could you give him a message for me?
Sure thing, Professor.
Just ask him, how are the details coming along?
Okay. I will ask him, but,
Yes, I know. I could ask him myself, but didn't you stop to wonder why I don't want to?
I just did stop to wonder.
It's complicated, okay? We go back a long way and don't always see eye to eye, especially on matters of categorization, nomenclature, and subsequent archiving methodology. Not that he ever saw fit to delineate his preferred... Don't mind me, Harold. I just mean Cyrus has his stubborn phases, and I just can't talk to him when he's in one.
Okay, say no more. Your message is safe with me.
Actually, Harold... No, it's okay. Nothing. Run along now.
willst du noch irgendwas sagen? Ne? Sie weiß irgendwas. 100 Pro. Also sollen wir jetzt nochmal nach Cyrus Mareaux will, dass die Tagesfrage, wie es mit den Details vorangeht. Keine Ahnung, ob sie ihm nicht schreiben kann. Aber er sollte im Energiesektor sein. Ja. Ist er nicht in seinem Labor da? Level 2. Ah ne, Level 1 ist das, ne? Er müsste doch eigentlich hier sein, oder? Oder ist er nicht hier? Hallo? Der ist echt nicht hier. Also wir sollen blaue Steinchen suchen. Weil ich eigentlich sagen wollte, wenn die Solarwinde dafür verantwortlich sind, dass das Raumschiff hier abgestürzt ist, dann ist es ja umso wichtiger herauszufinden, in welchen Intervallen die unterwegs sind. Deswegen sollen wir auch wohl nach dem blauen Stein suchen. Dann gäbe es ja vielleicht doch noch eine Möglichkeit, hier abzuhauen von dem Planeten. Wenn hier nur Giftgas und Wasser am Start ist. Ist er überhaupt noch da? Nö. Was haben wir denn hier? Geil, wir können Fernsehen gucken.
Do you sometimes see your grandchildren, and it's like you see through time, to when your children were little? Do you look into the mirror and wonder why your eyes have sunken into your skin, and your hair has thinned? What if there was a way to make time stand still? A way to hold on to that grandchild's laughter? Memory marbles, the laser-engraved crystal ball. Photos are flat. Memory marbles are multi-dimensional. Memory marbles. Live life. Remember forever. Do you ever feel like your food tastes bland?
Ist ja geil, wir können uns Werbung angucken. Eine Erinnerungskugeln oder was? Ja, ist schon interessant, ja. Also wenn ihr Bock habt, das selber zu zocken, das gibt es im Moment im Game Pass. Von Xbox oder Microsoft. Wir sollen jetzt zu den Arcades, oder was? Ah, erstmal Energiesektor. Da ist er jetzt auf Cyrus. Und rausgespült. Dieser Fisch da. Ja, ich hab dann schon geduscht. Ah, was ist das? Was geht denn hier ab? Was ist das denn für eine Anlage? Können wir da rein? Nope. Subrack Wonderford. Hey, da ist er ja. Hey, Kollege.
Hello, Sai. How's it going?
Oh, it's been tough, Harold. Every detail has a detail. It's like this filigreed. Oh, it's good you're here, actually.
Yeah? What do you need?
Well, I'm having a bit of difficulty with a 3D printer. It's leaving gaps everywhere.
Oh, okay. Shall I take a look?
Yes, please. But I hope you're better with technology than you are with the ladies.
I hope so too.
Anyway, see if you and your screwdriver can get this printer its third dimension back.
Okay, er hat Probleme mit seinem 3D-Drucker. Ah, deswegen bin ich eigentlich nicht hier. Ich will auch einen 3D-Drucker haben.
You have to undo the screws first to remove the front panel.
Sollen ja einfach alles losschrauben, oder was? Das sind sehr viele Schrauben. Ja, man muss die Schraube nicht genau treffen, ne? Nein, nicht die. Na. Egal, Hauptsache weg damit. Und viel falsch machen kann man hier nicht mehr. Ich glaube, wir müssen den Boost nicht wieder zusammenschrauben, ne? Weg damit, ne? Kann auch schon mal los. Ah, jetzt mal die ganze Verkleidung hier lösen.
I think you're nearly there.
Ja, beruhig dich mal. Wir haben es ja gleich.
Something happened then. Keep going.
Was passiert, ja. Die ganzen Paneele fallen einfach noch ab. Warum sind das so viele? Hätte man nicht eine große machen können? Na cool, dass das wirklich so physikalisch richtig ist. So, oh, weg damit. Und ciao.
You see that hole? Oh, I'm sorry, Harold. I couldn't resist.
Ow! Ow! Sai, was the printer even broken?
Maybe. If it's any consolation, I discovered this little trick the hard way.
Ow! Why didn't you just fix it then?
Well, where would the fun have been in that?
I'm not sure I like your idea of fun.
Funny. Sunny says the same thing to me. But I guess she didn't like your idea of fun either, eh?
Ow.
Think of it as a wake-up call, Harold. Yeah, a little extra juice.
Oh, that reminds me. Mareaux asked me to ask you, how are the details coming along?
Oh, thanks, Harold. Just like her to ask that.
Huh. Is it? Anyway. See you next time, Sai.
Ein Arsch. Das Ding war ja nicht kaputt. Der wollte uns einfach nur unter Strom setzen. Wolltest du uns umbringen, Alter? Ey, das merke ich mir. Nächstes Mal verpasse ich dir einen 1000 Ampere Schuss, dass du in Flammen aufgehst, Kollege. Das war bloß auf.
Harold, one more thing.
What is it, Sai?
Could you take Mareaux a message?
I suppose. Is it just gonna be like hers?
No, nothing like that. It's something definitely unrelated.
So, what's the message?
Oh, okay, fine. You got me. Happy? Just tell her procedure smeeger and that she puts the YRU in Cyrus.
I don't know that's such a good idea. I mean, what is this whole thing about exactly anyway?
She started it. Back in the days, we were both part of the Archive Club. She was always so darn keen to throw away all the rules and invent new archiving procedures. She called it a healthy distrust for calcified mental models. But all it did was stop us ever getting anything done.
So, you disagreed about archiving?
Precisely. But it was fundamental. I mean, we respected each other's work, but there was this deep difference. And I guess neither of us was willing to budge.
So, what did you decide about the archives?
That's not important anymore. Come on, man. Sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Okay. So, no message for her?
Just tell her I say hi. She'll know what I mean.
Okay. Catch you later, Sai.
Na gut, das kann ich mir merken. Mini-Nachricht an Mareaux. Noch mehr Aufgaben. Ne? Cyrus sagte mir, ich sollte Mareaux grüßen. Hat er vergessen, mir den Rest zu sagen? Ist das ein Geheimcode? Was ist hier los? Und die streiten sich wegen irgendwelchen Archivierungsmethoden. Ob man es jetzt von A nach Z oder von 0 bis 1 macht oder was. Los, Harold. Los. Nö, ist mir egal. Keine Zeit. Auch zum Laborsektor. Also, sagen wir mal mit diesem Boss. Hi. Sie sind da. Ist ja schön, dass ich da bin. Los, lauf, Harold. No time to waste. Was ist das überhaupt für eine Karte da links? Schneller! Sind die noch hier? Ja, da sitzt sie. Hey!
Hey, Professor. Got a message from Cyrus for you.
Out with it then.
He says, hi.
Hi? Just hi?
Yeah, just that. He said you'd know what it means.
He's a sly one sometimes. I'll give him that. Stubborn as a mule.
What's a mule?
Oh, don't you start, Harold. Leave me be. I've got to think of a comeback. I mean, get some important work done.
Okay. Nö. Hauptsache, wir haben die Aufgabe fertig, ja. Auch zu den Arcaden. Schneller, Harold. Was ist das für eine Karte? Man kann es leider nicht genau sehen, ne? Ja. Naja, zum Glück laufen wir die ganze Zeit so super langsam. Ne? Oh, Arcade.
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All
Und
water
Flusch.
thanking you.
Komm ich mir immer vor, wie aus so einer riesigen Toilette.
Thank you for traveling
Zusammen.
with all water.
Utterly unconcerned for your own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard for the future of humanity.
Harold! Good timing. You can explain things to the Major, can't you?
Harold, come here and explain things. And yourself.
Major, I'm just passing through. I really don't know what this is about. Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this diminutive delinquent.
Hey, I'm not diminutive. I've just got longer to live than you. And Harold, tell him about our plan.
Harold! I thought I told you to stay out of trouble. I should have known you'd be wrapped up in this.
Was? Keine Ahnung.
I'm not in trouble. There is no plan.
Are you questioning my authority and/or organizational merit?
What? No, Major.
If I find out you're a bad influence on young Felix here.
Not me. Major. Whatever Felix did, I'm sure it was meant innocently.
And how would you know about that? Unless you're in league with him.
I mean, if you just relax.
Relax? Harold, you're really starting to tweak my beak.
But what did Felix do anyway?
Utterly unconcerned for his own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard.
Anyway, Major, under whose jurisdiction is Harold in trouble?
Mine! I'm the law here. Felix, will you be a witness to this?
Absolutely.
And can you testify to Harold's involvement?
Only if he's willing to testify to mine.
Harold, tell the truth now. It'll be easier in the long run.
Was? Das ist Wahnsinn.
I haven't witnessed anything to testify.
Damn it! Then the case is in danger of falling apart.
I'm sure Felix's parents will deal with this.
Good point. They should really be present while you question me, Major. I'm only a minor.
Don't you throw the book at me, son. Where are they anyway?
I don't know. And good luck finding them.
Oh no, Felix, have you lost them?
Harold, leave this to the professionals. Felix, do you mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person or persons report?
Shouldn't we look for them?
Don't change the subject.
But, Major, what is the subject?
That's right, Harold. Know your rights.
If, and I mean if, you're acting as some kind of heroic big brother figure to this young man, I expect you to be a positive influence.
There's no...
Come on, spit it out, man!
Just leave me alone, Sandstrom. I've got fish to feed.
Okay, Harold, but your fish won't save you if I catch you red-handed. Now, Felix! Where is Felix?
Oh no. Felix?
Harold, you've lost him! Gah.
Was? Ich? Hä? Wo wurden wir denn hier reingezogen? Was? Ich hab nichts gemacht. Oh mein Gott, ey. Naja, Leute, aber die Folge ist leider auch schon wieder am Ende. Ja, ich bin noch gespannt, wo die ganze Reise hingeht. Ich bedanke mich aber ganz herzlich, dass ihr mit am Start seid. Für eure Likes, Comments, Abos. Ich bedanke mich auch ganz herzlich bei meinem Kanalunterstützer, dem Gerd, Sascha, ist halt so, H2O Aerosol und Nineberry. Ich wünsche euch einen wunderschönen Tag. Und so, bis denn dann.